morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, October 21st, and it's time for story time with Pastor Robin. Before I read today's story, I want to tell you about something exciting that's happening at our church. Our church is sponsoring a fall scavenger hunt, and we would love for everybody in Westfield Center and in all the surrounding communities to participate. What you have to do is download the Goose Chase app onto your smartphone, and you can be a part of it. And it will run through Halloween. And on Halloween, come to the Westfield Fire and Rescue's Trunk or Treat, and you can get your prize for participating. So we hope you'll join us on that. As I mentioned on Monday, this week is Corduroy week. So on Monday, I read the original story about Corduroy. And today I am reading another story about Corduroy. This one is called Corduroy Writes a Letter. And the author of this one is Alison Inches, and it's illustrated by, or the pictures are by, Allan Eitzen. But it's based on the original character of Corduroy that was written by Don Freeman. Corduroy writes a letter. Lisa took a bite out of her cookie. Something's different. I know what it is. It doesn't have enough sprinkles. Why don't you write a letter to the bakery? Said her mother. Good idea, said Lisa. She got out a pen and a pad of paper. She stared at the pad. The clock went tick, 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 tick. After a while, she said, "What's the use, Corduroy? The baker will not listen to me. I'm just a little girl." She put down her pen and left. Maybe I can write a letter, thought Corduroy. Dear Mr. Baker, we love your cookies. We buy them every week. Today there were fewer sprinkles. We thought you should know. From Corduroy. Corduroy put the letter in the mailbox. The next week, Lisa and Corduroy picked up the cookies. Look, Corduroy, said Lisa, the cookies have more sprinkles. That's right, said the baker. Someone sent me a letter. That night, Lisa and her mother went to the movies. Corduroy went too. Hey, look at the sign, said Lisa. The lights are out on 2 of the letters. Why don't you write the owner a letter, said her mother. Maybe I will, said Lisa. Later, Lisa got a pen and a pad of paper. What should I write, Corduroy? Asked Lisa. Soon she began to feel sleepy. It's no use, said Lisa. The movie theater owner is too important. He will not read a letter from me. She went to bed. But Corduroy was not ready for bed. I can write a letter, he thought. A few days later, Lisa and her mother walked past the movie theater. Lisa looked at the sign. It's all fixed, she said. It is fixed, said a man sweeping. Someone wrote me a letter. It said 2 of my lights were out. That's neat, said Lisa. The next time I have something to say, I'm going to write a letter. Every day, Lisa listened to music on the radio. Corduroy listened too. I love this new radio station, said Lisa. but I wish they would play the song Teddy Bear Bop. I should write to the station and ask them to play it, said Lisa. Great idea, thought Corduroy. Lisa got her pen and pad. She wrote, Dear WROC, I listen to your station every day. I wish you would play Teddy Bear Bop. I love that song. My bear Corduroy loves it too. Thanks for being the best station ever. Yours truly, Lisa. Lisa put the letter in the mailbox. The next week, Lisa had the radio on. The person on the radio said, This next song is for Corduroy from Lisa. Then Teddy Bear Bop began to play. Lisa and Corduroy danced around the room. Wow, said Lisa, they're playing our song. See, thought Corduroy, it pays to write letters. Writing letters is an important thing to do. You should try it. Write a note to a friend or write when you see a problem. It's a good thing to do. It's also important to be kind to one another. So don't forget to do an act of kindness every day to spread kindness and love to everyone in our world. So, we're so glad you've listened in to Story Time. If you have a favorite story that you would like me to read, please let me know, and I'll be sure to give a special shout out to you for your favorite story. We'll be back again on Monday with another one of your favorites or mine. And until then, have a great weekend. Don't forget to do the scavenger hunt. The weather should be nice. Bye.